Let's talk about real life issues, love and relationships. Let's have a good time with the missus. Let's talk about celebrities. Let's talk about current events. Let's talk about things you don't see on regular TV. So join in on Peachy Tea Time. Peachy Tea Time. Tune in on Peachy Tea Time. Peachy Tea Time. Come join us on Peachy Tea Time. Peachy Tea Time. Join us on Peachy Tea Time. Peachy Tea Time. Yeah.
Hey y'all, what's going on? It's your girl, the missus with the kisses. Mwah. What's going on? Well, when I tell y'all we got a show for y'all, we have a show for you all tonight. And I'm so happy that you all came out to see us. I got 7 new friends, y'all. 7. Yes, 7. And they all came to visit us on Peachy Tea Time. Now, one of them already done been here before. And y'all gonna be so happy to see her. Yeah, y'all gonna be happy to see her back. So, y'all know how we do, but I'm gonna do something a little different this time. You know, we always make sure we do a playback of the song, of the intro. I always do a playback of the intro. But we're not gonna do a playback of the intro today. We're gonna do our talent, okay? One of our talents for the night, okay? So, this is what I do. I'm going to play this little commercial, and then our talent to come right on up. Here we go. Even though your winds blow, I want you to know you cause me no alarm, 'cause I'm safe in His arms. Even though your rain falls, I can still make this call. Let there be peace. Now I can say, go away. I command you to move today, because y'all ain't even know gonna do it like that. Y'all ain't even. I surprise y'all. I know. I surprise y'all tonight. But, you know, sometimes the spirit moves us in so many different ways. It moves us in so many different ways. So, that was our talent for the night. Her name is Tier. Y'all check her out. I found her. I'm just telling y'all, I found her first. Okay. Don't forget, you might hear a little bit of explicit language tonight. I don't know. We just gonna see how everything goes. Okay. So, I'm going to call everybody up here one by one. I must get started with this young lady right here. If it wasn't for her, I don't know if I would even be sitting here right now today. So I got to make sure that I call this queen up here first. And if my baby, my big sister, old Tiff, come on, Tiff. Hey, we got your mute button on, girl. Oh, I think we hit it at the same time. There you go.
Hello. Oh, thank you.
Yes. That was
hello, everyone.
That was
I didn't know I was up first, but that's cool. I didn't know I was coming up first. Caught me off guard a little bit.
It was a surpase. I
got company over here too, so I was kind of like talking, and then he was like, "We got Tim." I was like, "Oh, hey."
It's okay.
I got Prashanta over here, my BFF.
Hey, BFF, what's going on? We can't see her. She don't want to be seen. She don't want to be seen tonight.
She said she don't want to be seen. Come get close so she can hear you.
Yeah, tell her come say
She
hey.
said, "Come and say hey, hello everybody.
She said
How
hello,
y'all doing?
everybody. Y'all better make sure y'all act like y'all hear her say hey. Okay, they say
Hey, they better tell my sister hey.
hey. Now, everybody, please feel free to post in the comments tonight. If you have any questions for these young ladies tonight, please feel free to post it. We also will be sending out an Uber. Okay, the Uber driver, they ready. They got gas in the car, and all they gonna do is just gonna blow the horn a couple times if you want to come on up. Okay, so if you want to come up, the link will be in the chat. Okay, everybody that's on YouTube, the link is in the chat already. And Facebook, I'm going to put the link in the chat in a minute. Okay, so if y'all want to come up, feel free. Now, the next guest we're going to have pull on up. Oh, you can also call in, Tiff. We're going to go ahead and take some call-ins tonight, okay?
Okay,
Y'all
let's
wanna
take
call
some.
in. Now, I'm telling you now, you can't take too long and you got to be respectful. If you can't do two of those, I will drop you. Why? Because I can. Thank you. Girl, you gotta be sweet and simple. You gotta be sweet and simple. That's all. But they
And why?
already,
Because I can.
yeah, because I can. That's why. Okay.
I like you, the missus. I like you. You so real. I like you.
Thank you. And I love you too, Tiff.
That's why you my other BFF. That's why you my other BFF.
Oh, thank you. And you're my BFF as well, my darling.
I know.
Yes. All right, so we're gonna have to pull up the next person. They coming on through. Because you know, Tiffany, me and you could just sit here and we could talk forever and
I
forget that
know. We can't because we did that the last time. We was only for over 2 hours. So we got to get
exactly.
everybody else up.
Exactly. So I want to bring up the next person, which is your sister. We're gonna pull up your sister.
Hey.
Hey, what's up, Ted? Hey,
Hey, son.
Hey.
girl, you looking good down there.
Ain't she, girl? Tell her again, girl.
Yeah, you looking good down there, girl.
Girl.
Yes, I'm so thankful that you and Tiffany is here tonight. It's not a good occasion, of course, but
Right.
I would say that I'm thankful to God that y'all trust me enough to have you guys on here with me, to talk about these.
Definitely do.
So I really appreciate that. I've
Thank you
been
for
knowing
having us
y'all
on.
forever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Definitely. So we're gonna go ahead and pull up everybody else. We're gonna pull up Miss Christine Wright next. Hey, Miss Christine, Miss Chris. We're gonna call her Miss Chris, y'all. Miss
Hey,
Chris,
Miss
can we
Chris.
hear? Can you hear us, Miss Chris?
Can-
Hold on. Miss
She got
Chris,
to turn her mic on.
yeah, because it's not letting me turn it off. Miss Chris, if you could turn your mic off, because it's not letting me push you off for some reason.
Look like you got it on mute.
Yeah, it's on mute. There
I'm
you go.
sorry. Hi.
Hey,
Hey,
girl.
Hello, guys. How are you?
We
we're
are
fine. How are you?
I'm fine. I can't complain.
all right.
I could, but you know what?
Mhm.
I will not because I am above ground, so I should be happy.
I
Amen.
know that's right. Amen to
Definitely.
that.
Right.
Well, thank you for coming and joining us on the panel tonight of Peachy Tea Time. You look beautiful. And thank you
you.
for coming.
I don't feel that way, but thank you.
Well, you definitely look well.
You know,
I appreciate it.
you know what? I'm 56.
Well, you sure don't look like it.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Oh, thank you. Now that
Definitely.
makes me feel good.
All right. Well, that's what I'm talking about. So next we're gonna pull up the other Miss Christine, and here she goes.
Hello.
Hey, Miss
Hey,
Christine,
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
how are you tonight?
I'm blessed.
That's what we like to hear. That's what we like to hear. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoy and learn something out of tonight, and that you're able to give someone else some knowledge or something that can help them through definitely tragedies that is going on out here in the world. So thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right. Now, last but not least, you know what? I got an extra person. I got an extra person that's coming. Hold on.
Mm.
Hey, Miss Sexy Girl. Hey. How are you, Miss Stacy? Thank you. So thank you so much for joining us tonight. I really, really appreciate it. Now we
Thank
have
you.
one more person that's I'm having Miss Sharia. Sharia, if you can hear me, which I think you can, if you can hear me, I'm gonna need you to come out of the studio and log back in because I can't see you, but I do see that you're in the studio because I see your box. So if you can hear me, I need you to come back out and come back in. Now, this young lady, I say this young lady for last on purpose. I saved her for last on purpose. And y'all, I'm finna just mute y'all right quick because I do not want to be interrupted with what I'm about to say. So this next person that's coming up, I met this young lady over the phone yesterday. And when I tell you, by the time I hung up with this lady, I said, I love you. And she said, baby, I love you too. I mean, the spirit and the energy that I felt when I spoke with her over the phone was just tremendous. And I want to pull her up, which is the founder of I'm a Mom with the Angel in Heaven. She told me her story, and I cannot wait for her to share with you all today. And she's the reason for all of this. You know what I'm saying? She put all these women together. She took the stand to do that. And here she is, Miss Barbara. Hey, Miss Barbara.
Hi.
That was good, wasn't it, Miss Barbara? That was good.
Yes, yes. Love you.
I love you too, darling. You are so beautiful. So beautiful. And I think what you're gonna have to do is turn your volume down. Yeah, you're gonna have to turn your volume down. Or it might be because Miss Stacy,
Stacy.
yeah. But she's on mute. So okay, tell her she might have to go to another room. Yeah, it's trying to get better. Well, Miss Barbara, I thank you so much for bringing these women here. Hold on. For bringing these women on here tonight. Between you and Tiffany, I thank you guys a lot. I really, really do. And I hope that each and every person that's watching this, I hope that they learn something from this. Miss Barbara, I think it's Miss Stacy. She might have to or whatever volume that you're using, try to turn it down.
That's yours.
It's
That's
her.
Stacy.
Okay. It's trying to go away. Just have her turn it off and then come and join you. Okay, it sounds like she turned it off.
Yeah.
Is she? Okay. Well, everybody, once again, I thank you all. I thank you all for joining us tonight. Miss Barbara, is there anything that you want to say before we get started?
Yes, I'm glad that you invited us to your show. You got it. Yes, I'm very glad that you brung us onto your show under this circumstance.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I'm thankful that you came, definitely. Now, I always make sure that I show talent for the night. Let me see if I can get Miss Sharia up here. Miss Sharia, I don't think the reception is working too well because you're just spinning. So I brought her back down. There go Miss Chris.
It sounds better than it did earlier.
Huh?
It sounds better than it did earlier.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Well,
I still hear like the echoing.
It's a lot of echo.
Yeah, I hear myself talking after I talk.
Okay, it's Miss Barbara. It's you. It's you, Miss Barbara.
And I
Because I
want to make
just
sure
muted you.
I'm listening in the right way and hearing it the right way.
Yeah, I just muted her, and you can't hear it anymore.
So
But when
I
I
think
unmute it, she's active.
yeah. Usually what they do on a Zoom call is like everybody mute until it's time for them to talk.
Exactly. So that's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. So we're gonna get started, y'all. Miss Sharia, I know that you're out there. I know that you can hear me. So only thing I can say is to continue to go down and come back up. I can see you each time you pop up, and I will be able to see that you're able to come up on the screen. But right now, the reception looks like it's not doing too well. So how this is how we get started on Peachy tea time for Peachy News. We always show talent for the night, okay? But the talent tonight was part of the intro. So I have something else though that I made special for you ladies. I made it just for y'all. So when I play this, it's gonna pull you guys down. It's gonna automatically mute you and everything. Okay. So we're gonna get started with this. When we come back, well, I'm going to ask each and every one of you ladies. We're gonna probably do maybe 3 at a time, and then we'll play a clip, and we're gonna discuss what happened to your child. How did you decide to get into this group, and what are we here for today? So here we go. I hope everybody enjoyed this special surprise. I love y'all. Here we go. All right. I hope you all got the chance to read the little letter on the end. And we're going to go ahead and get started. We're gonna start with the Queen, Miss Barbara. And Miss Barbara, I'm going to unmute you. And what I just want you to do is just let everyone know why you're here. How did you become in this group? And just, let us know all about your son just as well. So here we go. You can go ahead and get started now, Miss Barbara.
Okay, I had came about on this group. My baby was murdered 15 years ago, and it's just that I kept finding myself an inspiration to everyone else where they lean their shoulder for a shoulder to lean on. So I kept saying I was going to start a group, a support group. So one day I find myself in the morning speaking to Stacy. It was about 3 o'clock in the morning. She needed some help right then. So we talked for maybe 3 hours. So right then and there, I knew God had been putting it on my heart. And I just kept ignoring, kept ignoring. So I said, okay, Lord, I got to do your will. And so from that moment on, I started this group and I reached out to these young ladies and they all was for it, came aboard, and God had really been showing out in our lives. He's been showing us the path.
All right. Now, Miss Barbara, how did you lose your son?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
I said, how did you lose your son?
My son was murdered in his home. His so-called friends went in and called themselves gonna be there with him and drinking and everything, and they end up killing him in his own home.
Okay. Have they been captured?
Yeah, after 12 years, because I kept persisting that they wasn't gonna let this go as a cold case. So I kept going on and kept going on for 12 years. They finally got him. We did get justice.
Okay. Excuse me,
Miss
I'm
Barbara,
sorry.
12 years,
Can
that's
everybody mute because I'm still hearing echoes and I really can't hear
That's
everything
you.
of what she's saying. So if everybody can mute and then talk
Mute.
when they have to, it's
yeah,
gonna help
everyone's
with the
muted.
echo.
Turn yours
Everyone
off.
is muted. They haven't came off of mute yet, Miss Christine.
I
It's
still
Miss
hear the
Barbara's. It's
Yeah,
Miss.
because I couldn't hear. It's a lot of echo.
Yeah, I think whatever your device that you're on, you may have to turn the volume down on it.
No, that's Stacy's got to. She got to turn hers down. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yes,
Well,
amen.
Miss Barbara, 12 years, that's a long time.
A long time.
What made you keep going? I know that because that was your son, but
Yeah,
that's a long
because
time.
there's so many unsolved murders, that's going on around here, and I was determined not to let mine be one of those. I persisted. I kept going down there day in, day out, every chance I got, and I made a promise that I was going to keep going until I did get some justice. It
Exactly.
wasn't what I wanted, but we did get some justice.
Okay, okay. Well, at least, like you said, at least you got some justice.
Some
Just
justice.
well, we have some people that never get justice. Seem like,
No.
and I feel like some women and men, of course, they soak in their sorrow, and they just can't find the strength to go and keep persisting it. You know, but you have some women that's strong enough, just like yourself, where you kept going. It didn't matter how long it was gonna take. Now,
No.
did you know that that this case would eventually be solved? You
Well, I
had.
had it in, I had the faith. I kept
Mhm,
the faith. And I knew the Lord said, justice is mine. And I knew if I just continue on with the faith, I knew one day, I didn't know how long, but
mhm.
I knew one day we would get justice.
I know that's right. Well, I'm so thankful that you got justice. Um, and I pray and I pray and I pray that the people that did this, that one day God will change them one day, because they so gotta testify for this. You
That's
know,
right.
they
That's
they are
right.
accountable for this. So I'm gonna put you on mute, Miss Lady, and I'm gonna pick up on the next person. Miss Stacy, I know you back there, girl. So we gonna come to you just as well. So we're gonna go ahead and come into Tangela. We gonna go to old Tan. Hey, Tan.
Hey, Tennille.
What's going on, boo?
Much, girl.
Well, thank you once again for joining us.
You're
Um,
welcome.
First, I want to say my condolences,
Thank you.
and I also let me see. Yep, everybody's on mute. Um, I knew Nene.
Right,
Out of all the ladies that's up here tonight, the only two people that I knew the kids of was you and Tiffany,
right.
and it was a very, very, very sad and hurtful situation.
Yes, it was.
Now, would you like to explain to everybody what happened with Nene?
Yeah, I can. Um, so it was the day of Tamarie's prom. Tamarie was getting ready for prom, and it was a meetup spot that everyone was gathering to see the kids off to prom. So we all went up there, and a group of boys decided to have a shootout. So Takwanisha was killed, and other people were injured on that day, which
But
was
she
8
was the
years
only one.
ago. She was the only one that died. Yeah,
Wow. And how old was she?
17.
17. Wow. Now, what brought you to this group? Besides, you was a mother that lost a child, but I'm sure there's a lot of other women out there that lost kids and they're not in the group. So, what
Right.
made you decide to be in this group?
Miss Barb reached out one day and told me, that she had been thinking about it, and she said she needed my help and would I be on board if she put something together. And I told her, yeah,
All right, girl. All right.
yeah,
Now, do you feel like this group has helped you?
yes, because it's very supportive. And then, we do our outings, and we all know what each other going through, so that make a difference.
Okay, okay. Now, was Nene's killer caught?
Yeah, it was three guys that was caught in her case. I'm sure it was others that was shooting, but three were captured right away.
Okay, okay. And I'm going to ask you this question. Every lady up here will be asked this question. Every queen up here will be asked this question. Um, if you could say one thing, 10, to these killers, what would you say today? Because how long it's been now since Nene been gone?
It was 8 years in May.
8 years in May.
Yeah,
So you have grown in
yeah,
these 8 years.
yeah,
Your children, your other children that's living, has grown in these 8 years. I'm
yeah.
sure all type of different mixed emotions has been going on in these 8 years.
Oh
So,
yeah.
what would you say to them if they was face to face with you right now?
They don't realize that. Okay, of course they hurt it who they took from us, but they hurt us worse because we have to live it day in and day out. They don't know the effect that that they put on us when they do stuff like this. It's senseless.
Exactly, exactly. Um, do you feel like the police and the mayor, everyone that got their hands in this, do you feel like they're doing their job?
No, I don't. No, they could be doing so much more. They can show some type of concern. I feel that they don't. But
Exactly.
in my daughter case, they did reach out right away to detectives and stuff. But I didn't hear from the mayor or nothing of that back then,
Wow.
ever.
Wow. Mm. Well, I'm gonna play another clip, and we're gonna everyone will, let me see. I'm gonna mute everybody and give me one moment. All right, so everybody is muted. I'm gonna go ahead and start this clip. This is a clip of let me see, a 12-year-old, y'all. A 12-year-old. A 12-year-old. This 12-year-old is not deceased or anything, but I want y'all to see this for the simple fact I feel like kids like this ends up in the trouble as far as killing, shooting, fighting, all that type of stuff. And this young man wasn't nothing but 12 years old. So I want you all to hear this. Here we go.
Just off the side of the road. Take a look. You can still see there are tire marks here at the scene. Police say the chase ended after the driver ran over spike strips that were set out by police, which basically disables the car. Now, here's another look at that 7-minute long dash camera footage we got from the Kingsland Police Department showing just before 11 o'clock last Friday night. 45 seconds in, an officer spotted a speeding car here on I-95. That officer took off to catch up to this Honda Accord. Kingsland police say the driver top speeds of more than 120 miles per hour. He is only 12 years old. Close to 3 minutes into the video, the car takes this exit for St. Mary's Road. In the footage, you can see the driver swerving in and out of traffic at times, almost swiping other drivers. Right before the 7-minute mark, the car finally pulls over here on the side of Scrubby Bluff Road after hitting spike strips. Kingsland police say they then discovered the car was reported stolen, and 3 of 4 of the teens inside the car were wanted on home invasion and second-degree murder charges out of Duval County. Now, News 4 Jack sources tell us that 3 of those teens were wanted for a murder on the west side on Labor Day. Now, coming up tonight at the 10 o'clock news, we will have more information. We're gathering more details, and we will keep you updated with what we learn.
See, that type of stuff right there. You know, tell you will come on mute. That type of stuff right there is what bothers me. I say you could come on mute. That type of stuff right there is what bothers me. 12 years old, out in the streets, driving a car that you don't have a driver's license. You don't even have a permit. And I feel like a lot of this stuff starts in the home. In the home. This boy should be in the bed asleep.
He definitely should have been at 12.
Thank you.
That's still whooping status. I'm not understanding why.
Exactly.
Permission to be, but ain't no telling what the mama and them into.
Exactly. And he's riding around with other people that is wanted for a murder charge.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, this is just ridiculous. So the next person I'm going to pull up, Tan, I'm going to go ahead and put you back on mute. And I'm going to pull up Miss Christine. Oops, she was already up. Miss Christine, I will take you off of mute. I'm sorry, Miss Christine. Okay. So, Miss Christine, once again, thank you so much for joining us. Please let us know, how did you become a member of this group? What happened with your son? And anything else that you would like to share about your son?
I became a member of the group through Miss Barbara. I've been knowing her a long time. She went with me through it to every court case that I had for my son. And she just always been a person I can call at any hour, any day. She's always available. My son was killed in his home by his girlfriend on March 5th, 2018. And it's still a painful situation, but I just continue to pray for strength every day.
Now, Miss Christine, how old was he?
My son was 35 when he got murdered.
35. Did he have children?
Yes, my son had 4 young men, which I have custody of 2 of them now. I had 3, but one is grown now. I have 11th grader and a 12th grader that resides with me, and his baby boy is in Saginaw with his other grandparents.
Wow. And you know, that's one of the things that a lot of people don't quite understand, like Tangela was saying. You know, when you do things like this, it affects the entire family. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm sure you would have took the grandkids in, even if he was still alive. You would have took him
Yes.
in, But at the same time, it was unexpected. So I know you had to rearrange your schedule for
Yes.
3 additional kids.
Yes.
Now, how old were the kids?
Well, I had the kids ever since they were like, I had one of them at one of them at two, and one of them was four. My son, he was on the road. He was a truck driver, and
Okay,
had other jobs, and at that time he wasn't able to care for the children.
okay. Now, I'm sure it was hard for you to explain to them what happened to their dad.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. It was a mess.
Wow. Well, I'm so glad that you found Miss Barb. Now,
Yes,
have the group helped you?
absolutely, absolutely.
Absolutely. You be going on a little trolley rides and everything.
I'm going to be going on one next month. Yes.
Hey, that's good that you ladies go out and do things, activities, and everything with each other.
Yes.
Because each and every one of you ladies know what it's like and what each and every one of you are going through.
Right.
So
Absolutely.
I applaud Miss Barbara for that. Next we're gonna bring up Miss Stacy over there. Hey, Miss Stacy, we're gonna put you back on mute, Miss Christine. I'm just a talking. Hey, Miss Stacy.
Hey, Peachy T.
Hey, girl. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Please share with us and let us know. But before you share with us, I want each and every person to know that I have put on the screen anybody that would like to give a donation to this group. I'm a mom with an angel in heaven. They have a cash app. Is that the correct cash app?
No, it's
Uh,
B.
B.
B instead of B.
Girl, I sure meant to ask you that, Miss Barbara. Because I sure thought about I hope y'all ain't donating nothing just yet. Hold on. I'm going to get it together. I'm going to get it together, girl. So it's B-E.
B.
B as in boy.
Yes.
All right. There it is, y'all. It back. We back in the building.
There
There
we
you go.
go.
$ 1961 B. B as in boy, E as in Edward.
E.
So we're
Yeah.
going to leave this up for a while. So anybody that would like to donate anything, please feel free to do so. It's going to go straight to Miss Barbara. Correct, Miss Barbara?
Yes, ma'am.
It goes straight to her, and I'm sure she could use it for all the little
For that
activities
group.
and everything y'all need it for the group. Y'all
Yes,
got
ma'am.
t-shirts on. I see y'all little t-shirts on that y'all got on. Yeah, show it, go,
Yes.
girl. Those look very, very nice. So
Thank you.
we're gonna go ahead with Miss Stacy. Miss Stacy, you have the floor.
Okay, my name is Stacy Brandon, and my son Stefan Brandon was murdered in 2009. I was living in Georgia at that time, been gone for like 15 years. And in '09, I got the worst call, November 15th, to tell me that my son was killed. He was only 27 years old. No kids, no nothing. And being a single parent, it was rough, still rough. I have my days. I have good days. I have bad days, but I'm making it.
Now, was that your only child?
No, I have 4 children.
4 children. Okay.
Stephanie is my oldest, and Stefan was the middle. Then I have Charles, and then I have Crystal.
Wow. And he was 27 years old with no kids.
27, and just was giving somebody a ride, and just was an innocent kid, just wrong place, wrong time.
Wow. Now, what are some of the things that you do to deal with this? That's a hurtful one right there.
It took me a lot to come back to Michigan, to Saginaw. It really did. It took a lot. Um, Barbara is my daily bread. Let's put it like that. She is my daily bread. That book, we get that daily prayer book.
Mm-hmm.
She's my book. And so without her, I don't know what, I don't know which way I would be or which way I would go. And all the ladies, like, we all say, we all know how this feel. Everybody been through it. So, it's a good thing we all can say we've been there. We've been there.
Exactly. Wow. Now, when did you join the group?
I joined the group.
You said you didn't want to come back to Saginaw.
No. And actually, and honestly, Peachy, I want to come back. I really do. I want to come back. I made that my home, and it took a lot for me to come back to Saginaw and stuff. And so, like I say, it's a daily struggle with me. I was a single parent with 4 kids. I did it. When I say I did it,
Mm-hmm.
And I look at my son's friends, they got kids, and I hear the loud music, and that's when it gets to me like, dang, Stefan is really gone. He's really gone. I have to really sit sometimes and say, dang, I'm waiting on him to come through that door,
Yeah, exactly. How do you deal with it being that you had other children? Like, how do you explain to them this situation? And, I know you're trying to be strong for them just as well.
Yep, and it took a while because I shut myself down. I shut my mom down, my kids down. I didn't realize that my angels was around me. But at that time, when you in a zone, your child it's just it's a different feeling. It's
Mm-hmm.
just a whole totally different. I mean, just my whole life just was totally turned around from this. You know what I'm saying? Then I look at my other kids and they look at me and it's like my mom is strong and stuff. So I try to keep that shield. I try to keep the shield going so they don't see me. I don't want them to see me break because then they'll break. So I am the foundation of my family. So I have to make sure that I stand tall and firm, and I'm going to be my son's voice, till I can't speak no more. But he's going to be known through me for the rest of my life.
Exactly. Now, was your son Killer caught?
No, and the thing about it is with that, I have anger issues and I have a lot going on with that because his friends. I mean, it's just so much. No one stuck up for him at that time, and I got a lot of issues going on with that. But God got that. All I can say is God got that. God got me, my mom, my kids, my grandkids. I'm getting ready to be a great grandmother, and so
Congratulations.
yeah, I got a lot to keep living for.
Exactly. And you look beautiful, girl.
Thank you.
Yes. We're gonna get into another clip, and this is actually we got 2 more clips, and then we just got the 2 clips. I'm sorry, the last one, and then the motivation for the night. So let's get started with this next clip. Here we go.
All right.
Woman is the latest victim of a violent summer in Minneapolis.
Someone found her body in an alley on the north side this morning. Police think she was in her 20s. They haven't said how she died. Her apparent murder is the 56th killing in the city this year, already topping the total of 2019. WCCO's Rich Chapman shares one mother's plea to stop the violence.
For the past 5 days, a family in North Minneapolis has been given word that a loved one was killed. The latest, a woman in her 20s. Her body was dumped in an alley in the 3600 block of Knox Avenue North sometime early Wednesday morning.
Community need to come together.
Lachey Hinton's oldest child, 31-year-old Prince Hinton, was gunned down while standing outside the Winners gas station near Lindale and West Broadway Avenue Saturday evening.
I don't care what he was doing. He got the right to stand at the store without somebody just driving up and just letting bullets go. There's innocent people standing out there besides who you guys have these problems with.
Her son was a father of 4. She says she will fight for justice to make sure those responsible are held accountable.
My son that got killed is little kids as well. that's getting killed because of y'all running around here like it's nobody's care in the world.
More than anything, she wants the shootings to stop.
People know what's going on. Their parents know what's going on. They know who got this, who got that. They know this. And the more silent they be, that's how we're going to keep having funerals.
And has a message for those holding a community hostage with this violence.
Everybody just needs to stop the killing. Put the guns down. Go in a boxing ring or something. Go try something different.
Reg Chapman, WCCO 4 News.
All right. She had a lot that she had to say. We're gonna go into Tiffany next, and we still have the Cash App up for anybody out there. $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $500, $100, whatever y'all pockets want to give. And I'm gonna give my donation too. I'm gonna give mine on Friday, Miss Barbara. I'll pay that. But I promise it's coming. I promise it's coming. And I really, really, really hope and pray that God lay it on your hearts to donate something to Miss Barbara and this cause. Because this is a cause that y'all gonna continue to see on Peachy Tea Time. We ain't giving up here. We're gonna keep talking about it. So next we have Miss Tiffany. Hey sis. Hold on, let me get you muted. There you go. Now, hey girl. Now you was here with us the week before last.
I was. So I'm not gonna be long-winded today.
Exactly, but it's okay if you do, girl. It's okay. We here.
I have my sisters here with me, so I'm gonna let them take the floor. I talked and said enough.
I completely understand, but
yeah,
we still want to know, how did you become in this group? Why did you become in this group, and has it helped you?
Okay, well, yes, I joined this group. Miss Barb, she reached out to me also, and without hesitation, I was all in because we really need this as women, as mothers, because like they once said before, like Tan said, we all share the same feeling, like we've all been through the same thing, so we know from firsthand what each one of us is experiencing, the feelings that we're having, the heartache, the brokenness, the loneliness. We all can come together and talk about that because we know how it feels firsthand. And so without hesitation, I joined. And then what was your other question?
The other question was, well, actually, you done answered all three because I asked you why. So I definitely appreciate that. Now, Tiffany, out of all the ladies that's up here, you are the only one, and plus you all was able to see with the video that I played, you were the only one up here that has lost 2 children to gun violence.
Yes.
Now, do you feel like this group can still help you, being that now they're kind of different from you now because now you lost 2 kids?
That I feel, I don't feel like I'm separated from them. I have lost 2 children, but I'm still connected with them and they're still connected with me because we still mourn the same. I still go through the same with 2 that I did with 1. So it's still the same thing. So I'm glad that I do have them here for support and motivation and encouragement because that's what this group is centered around. So I'm really blessed and thankful to have this group be a part of my life right now.
All right, that's what I like to hear. Now, I'm gonna bring Miss Barbara back up so she can speak on this group once again. And Tiffany, just thank you so much, darling. And
You're welcome.
I'll talk to you after the show.
Yeah, of course, I know you will.
Yeah, Tiffany, do you mind? Let me add this too. Do you mind if we play the video that we played a couple weeks ago on the show?
Yeah, you can play it.
Okay.
Just in case somebody didn't see it. So yeah, you can definitely play it.
Exactly. Well, why not go ahead and play it now? Miss Barbara, you're up next. We're gonna go ahead and play this video. This was a video that was made for Tiffany. The song was written for Tiffany. Everything was for Tiffany on this particular day. And when I tell you the surprise that she got I don't even think that she knew that this was coming at all. Yes. So we're going to play this video. We're also going to play the video that I made for each and every one of you ladies. I will be emailing it to you all just as well so that you can keep it for yourself. And Miss Barbara, I got something to say about that just as well when we come back. So go ahead, girl.
I just want to say something before you play the video. I just want to let the other mothers know that even though this song was written for me, this song is for us. So I dedicate this to them also because they have lost their babies as well. So I dedicate this to them.
Girl, that's why you so special. That's why you so special. That's why everybody love you, girl. You still encourage others. You still encourage others no matter what you go through. And that's why I love you so, so much.
I love you too.
All right, girl. I know you do, girl. But here we go. Here we go.
This song is dedicated to my sister, Tiffany. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Check it out. No one can explain something so tragic, like losing your loved ones, the ones that's closest to you. But there's a God who can ease your pain and bring the sunshine through the heaviest rain. Tiffany, your children are looking down, and they would say, keep your head up, remember to never give up, and that we are safe, we're in the arms of God now, till we meet again, but until then, you just hold on, keep the faith, yeah, keep smiling, keep smiling, keep smiling, keep smiling. Hold on, stay strong, stay strong. Keep smiling, keep smiling, keep smiling. As better days will come. Sometimes you wanna fall down and you feel level to the floor. So you gotta know it's a God up there who will pick you up. Cause I know it's hard sometimes and you wanna ask God why, but I know TJ and Tamari are looking down, and they would say, hold on to our memories and keep them close to your heart, and don't let go, please don't let go, and just know you're safe. We're in the arms of God now, we meet again, but until then, you just hold on, keep the faith, yeah. Keep smiling, keep smiling, keep smiling, keep smiling. Hold on, stay strong, stay strong. Keep smiling, keep smiling, keep smiling. Cause better days will come. Keep smiling, keep smiling. Hold on, stay strong. Keep smiling, keep smiling, keep smiling, yeah. Yeah, yeah. This is created with love from your sister, Tennille, the missus. Yeah.
All right. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. That was so beautiful. I'm going to mute you, Tiffany. I ain't gonna even let you say nothing. I'm gonna mute you. Tan, I'm gonna bring you back up. I'm gonna bring you back up, Tan. Tan, I can't say it enough. First of all, I haven't had anybody close to me like you and Tiffany is to have lost a child.
Right.
One of my friends, you know, they may have lost a little small baby or something like that, but to see a child grow up and to be around them, come around like me and Tori did and everything, how do you deal with the pain? I
Say it.
know this is painful. Huh?
Say the question. Say the question. My phone
How,
started ringing.
okay, how do you deal with the pain? You know, just see, I can see your face while you're watching this video, seeing your niece and your nephew up there, and then you also lost your daughter. Like, how do you deal with the pain?
God's strength.
God's strength. I know I can't imagine what you ladies are going through. Like I told Miss Barbara, I deal with my own issues and the things that I've been through. Um, but Tan and Tiffany, baby, my heart goes out to y'all, to Miss Owens and Mr. Owens. It really, really do.
Right.
And I believe that Miss Barbara was God sent
Yes.
to each and every one of you ladies. And I'm finna go ahead and bring her up just as well. Miss Barbara, Miss Barbara,
Yes.
Miss Barbara.
Yes, ma'am.
Girl, how does it feel to hear every last one of these ladies say all these? Because I did this purposely, you know. I wanted you to get your accolades today. I wanted you to hear what these ladies had to say about you. Because when I tell you, when I talk to you over the phone, baby, you did something in my spirit. You did something. So, I mean, what can you tell these women out here that's not in your group, but that's going through what you ladies are going through right now?
Well, I tell them all, you know, they're all welcome to come in because we're just nothing but love and support. And when we came into this group, we taking it serious. We're here to show love and support. When you need us, I don't care day or night, call on us. We're here, regardless of what. We are here. We welcome any of them.
Exactly.
Regardless if your child was murdered, natural cause, whatever. We welcome you all.
I was like, I could be part of this group then too. Then, you know,
Yes, ma'am.
my baby didn't leave through gun violence, you know, but I did have a stillbirth.
And I did invite you to our group.
You sure did.
I already invited you.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be part of this group. We're gonna get some things going with this group. I'm part of it.
Amen.
I probably can't go
Amen.
on the little trolley rides and stuff because I'm all the way here, you know. But I donate to the trolley rides. I sure will. Yes. Now, Miss Chris, let me bring Miss Chris back up. Miss Barbara, I'm gonna bring you back up here too. There she go. Miss Chris, can you hit your mute button because it's not letting me hit it for you? Can you hit your mute button, Miss Chris?
Yeah.
Okay. Oops, I think I hit it. There you go.
Yeah,
There
I
you
was
go.
feeling a little sick, so I had to phase out for a minute.
Oh, that's okay, Miss Christine.
Yeah.
That's okay. Miss Green, tell us, did this group help you to where you can deal with the death of your child a little bit better?
Yeah, they do because you can I discovered, and it will be 3 years on October 2nd of this year since I lost my son, and I discovered that some people don't even want to listen to that.
Mm-hmm.
And when you got somebody that want to listen to how you feel and everything, and you
Yes.
express yourself, you feel really good about that. And then when we get out and have fun, we might have a sad moment, but before you know, we're bouncing around, having a nice time, laughing and everything. I think they have been a great help to me, and it's helping me to get out of the house because I just been I feel numb. I don't know how to feel. So for me to get out of the house and do things when they have events going on and everything, it makes a big difference for me. But
Does it
I
make
just
it better? Does it make it better that you know that they're going through the same thing?
yes, it makes a big difference because I already know if I don't have to explain to them how I feel because they already know how I feel.
Exactly. Exactly.
So I just start talking and we will have our words and I'll express myself about some things or whatever and we don't let it be a sad, depressing day when we get out. And that's what people think when you have a support group. They think you get out and cry for 15, 20 hours.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm
Who
one of
does
those
that?
people that thought that. I thought that y'all would probably get back in the car and just cry.
But who does that?
That
I
ain't
don't
us.
know. I don't know. Yeah, because
But
it seemed like you would
when you're
just
meeting
cry
with
all the time.
them, I will have to tell you how I came about with the group. Is just somehow it popped up on my Facebook, and I think it was because of one of my classmates. And something just said, you know what, you may as well join it. And I joined it to have a understanding and maybe explanations and everything else in between. So it made a big difference, and I started going to the meetings and I just felt, you know what, I have to be there. You want to be there for everybody in the group, no matter what they have going on. You want to be there because it's like their family. When you join, it's a family. I don't care if you don't know that person, but when you see them, you give them a hug. And right now today, I may not remember no names of people that I hug, but it's just the fact that you know what? They know that I feel their pain. Because when they give you that hug, you feel that comfort of like, you know what? Thank you so much. I know you meant this hug. I know and that makes me feel good. But if I was at home by myself and just grieving, um, it's not the same. So when I joined it, and start participating and start wanting to do more, and it made me feel good about myself.
Okay. Well, that's wonderful to hear because I'm sure there's other people out there that would love to join groups like this, but they just don't know how to get started, And that's another thing, Miss Barbara. I want you to send me your information as far as, well, I got your email address. So is that how you want people to contact you if they would like to join the group?
Yes, they can do my Facebook page or they can come on to our group page. We have a group page also. I'm a mom with the angel in heaven, so we do have that group page.
Okay, and you're accepting all new members at this time, correct?
All new members. We welcome you because we want to show you the love and support. Like I said, like the ladies were saying, it's not that we get together and we all sit around and mourn and cry. We wants to try to get out and enjoy ourselves with one another. So we go out and do dinner activities. We have fun. And
Okay.
so it's not just sitting around and mourning because, a lot of people, they don't want to be around that all day. They do enough when we get home, we doing it ourselves. So when we get out about, we want to have fun.
Okay. Now, Miss Barbara, I'm gonna ask you this question because I'm sure everybody want to know. Now, is it an application fee, and is it an application to join this group?
No, it's not an application fee. All you have to do is say, I want to join, and either myself or one of the ladies will accept you.
Okay, so Peachy Tea time, y'all heard it. Y'all heard it right on here. There is no application fee. Okay, no application fee. It is free to join the group. So if you cannot afford therapy, you cannot afford a
We
counselor.
got you.
They're here. They're here for you, and I'm
And
sure
you
they
know,
do the same thing that they was doing that they can
and
do.
you know what, Peachy?
Mm-hmm.
I was actually I had actually started therapy, and I started this group in when I started the group, it seemed like I drifted away from therapy.
Wow.
Yes, it took me money, but it's like, you know what? Nobody can relate to you unless they have been there and did that.
Exactly.
So, and she kept saying, why haven't I not came back? And it's like, I gotta let her know because, my therapy's right here.
Yeah.
It's right here with Barbara Cork and our group, our family.
All right. Now, Miss Chris, we see you over there, girl. I see you over there. I'm finna ask you another question just as well. You okay over there, Miss Chris? Can you hear me, Miss Chris?
It's Christine or Chris?
Miss Christine.
Miss,
Okay, I'm
Miss
here.
Christine.
I'm
Okay.
here.
Oh no, not you, Miss Chris. Miss Chris, the other Miss Christine. Okay, I got her unmuted. Now I'm gonna call you Miss Christine. I get the 10. I think I got it confused. So, Miss Christine,
Yes.
I can't help but to see the picture behind you, and I'm sure everybody can see the picture behind you. This was your son.
Yes, my son Anthony.
This was your son Anthony. Anthony was very handsome. He was a handsome young man.
Thank you.
Yes. Now, I'm going to ask each and every one of you ladies this question. After I ask you this question, then we're going to go straight into the motivation. Okay. The motivation that I chose tonight is very, very deep. It's very deep. And I think it's something that you all need to hear, including myself and everybody that's watching. But I'm going to start with you, Miss Christine.
Yes.
The last final question for the night. If you could see your son right now and he can hear you and you knew he could hear you and you can touch him and hug him and kiss all on, you could just say one more thing to him, what would it be?
My usual, son, mama loves you. That was my baby. Still my baby. Still my angel in heaven. Yes. And I would like to say one more thing. What really gets me through this, the day after my son got murdered, I was sitting up in the hotel room and I turned to my left and I seen my son and he had on a long white robe.
Wow.
And he just looked at me and smiled. And that what really gets me through. My son was just smiling, and that was just God letting me know I'm going to be okay. He's my angel.
Yeah. And that white robe.
Long white robe, yes.
I know that's right. Yeah, I'm so glad you said that. Because I know that there are people when they pass away, the real close ones. They always say that they done seen them. They come back to them. I haven't experienced that just yet, but I do believe, that really does happen. I really do. So once again, I appreciate you coming on here with us tonight. Before the next person answers that question, I'm going to play the video one more again, and I hope everyone likes it. And it's called Angel in Heaven. Here we go. All right. Now everybody don't read as fast, so that's why I had to go a little bit longer on the end. So I wanted everybody to be able to read that just as well. My TT got something to say, y'all. My TT, this is my TT, this is my mama's sister. She said, "What a wonderful group of ladies that have come together to support each other. I will be praying for each of you. Weeping endures for a night, but joy will come in the morning in God's time. Keep pressing on together." Yeah, that's from my TT, y'all.
Yes.
But okay, so the next person we're gonna go to is Miss Christine Wright. Let me go ahead and unmute you. Oh, you already unmuted. Okay, tell us if there was one thing that you could say to your son, just one thing, what would you say to him? If you could see him, feel him, everything.
You know what? If I could see him and feel him, I'd say, you know what? You need to be down here with me and not up there. I know you're my angel and you're looking out for me, but I need you to be down here because I need to feel you and hold you and let you know how much you mean to me.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, thank you for that. And thank you for joining us just as well. Now, we still got our motivation to play, and then we'll be done for the night. But next person we're going to go to is Miss Tiffany. Tiffany.
Hello.
There you go. There you go, girl.
Hello.
Same question for you, mamas. If you could see both your kids, because
Yeah.
you're the only one up here that lost 2 kids. If you could see both of them, let's start with TJ. I don't want you to do both of them together. I want you to tell us separately. If you could see TJ one more time, hold him, kiss him one more time, and you know for sure he's right in front of you, what would you say to him?
I would tell him, I love you, baby, and mommy miss you so much because I dream about him. I used to dream about him all the time, but I hadn't in a long time until 2 days before Tamarie got murdered. I had a dream about him, and when he came to me in my dream, I had shared this at my daughter's funeral.
And I
But
wanted you to share it again.
when my son came to me, he came to me on a early Thursday morning. When I was sleeping that night, he came to me. And normally when he comes to me, he's always a little boy. He's never 12 years old. He's always like 4 or 5 years old. And he used to have long hair. And in my dream, it was really weird. When I woke up, I ended up telling my mom about it because this time he had a low haircut. He had a low haircut, and I just remember it so vividly because, like, I mean, he had a fresh line and everything. I mean, it was so nice, but he was like 4 years old. And I remember him being so little because I was actually getting him dressed. I was literally putting his shirt in his arm, and he was so happy, and he was just smiling at me, and he was just smiling, and he was like, "Yeah, mama." He was like, he said they gonna be want me to come to all the get-togethers now. Like he gonna be able to go to all the gatherings now. And so yeah, he was just fresh. And so he had ended up telling me, I thought he had told me in my dream, make sure I take care of my sisters. And so 2 days later, fast forward, when my daughter had died, I thought about that dream that I had with him. And I said, my baby, he was getting ready. They were up there preparing for her arrival in heaven. I said, I got my baby dressed so that he could receive his sister. He was waiting on his sister to come. And I got him dressed for that occasion. And then Tan, my sister, ended up telling me, she was like, TJ didn't tell you to make sure you take care of us. He was telling you that he was going to take care of his sister. He was letting you know that she was going to be all right. And I'm like, yep, that's exactly what he meant. So that just gives me comfort in knowing that both of my kids are united and that they are together. So that's one of the things that keep me going every single day, just thinking about that dream I had with him and just knowing how excited he was because he knew that he was getting ready to see his big sister again. So yeah, that's what keeps me going.
You had this dream 2 days before?
2 days before. Yep.
Wow.
2 days before. Yep. And I didn't understand it because I kept telling 10, I'm like, it's so weird. Like, I wonder why he told me to make sure I take care of my sisters. It was so odd, but that's not what he said. That's what I thought I heard, but
Yeah.
that's not what he told me. He was letting me know that he was going to take care of his sister and that she was going to be okay. So I find
He
so
had to get
much comfort
dressed.
in that.
He had to
Yes.
get dressed and get fly and get fresh
Yeah,
so
he
he
was
could meet
getting
his
fly.
sister.
He definitely was getting fly. Yes, he was so happy. When I seen his face, he was just, I mean, he had the biggest smile on his face. Like he was so overjoyed. So I just know that I know they together and I know they okay. And I know that eventually, guess what? Our chain, we will link again.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I'm going to add this on top of that. They're together and they're also together with their cousin, Nene.
Yeah.
I can see all
Definitely.
three of them up there right now. All
Girl, they
three
up
of them
there
together.
fooling. They up there fooling. I already know her and Nene up there having a grand old time. Grand old
Yes.
time. And
Yes.
if I could say one last thing to Tamari A, I
Tamaria.
would tell her because that day, I always tell her that she was beautiful, but that was my last words to her that day. We was in the car together. I just looked over at her and I was like, "You so beautiful," and she just did this little teasy smile at me. But I just always wanted her to know that she was beautiful, no matter what nobody else thought. I just always wanted to let her know that she was beautiful. So that was my little princess. So I would just tell my little princess that I love her. She wasn't a very affectionate person. She used to be mad when I used to be kissing and hugging all over her. She hated that. She said, "My move." But that would have been something that I would have did. I would have just probably grabbed her face and just kissed her and just told her how much I love my princess.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for that, Tiffany. We really
You're
appreciate
welcome.
that. And next we're gonna have Miss Stacy. Miss Stacy.
Yes.
Yes, darling. If you could see your son one more again, if he was right in front of you in the flesh and you knew that was him right there, baby, what would you say to him?
Wow. Man, I would just grab him and hold him and just ask him to stay just for a little while. Just for a little while. I'll be okay if he could just come back just for a little while.
All right. Now it's funny that it's not funny, but it's funny that you and Miss Christine said that. That you would want them to stay. And I can tell that you ladies are very spiritual. And we all know, everybody that's on here know they're in a better place than here on
Yeah.
earth. So
Yeah.
why would you want him to be here with you on this earth with all this that's going on when we all know that he's definitely in a better place?
Oh, that's kind of hard to answer, but I don't know. Just for me, as being a single parent, and my kids was my friend, my road dog, my ride or die. It was just everything, and it's just like part of me is gone, and it's hard, and I just want them back for a little while. That's all, just for a little while.
I understand. We'll take it. We'll take it. We will take it. Well, thank you so much, just as well, for
Thank you.
joining on us here with us tonight. And our last person, no, we got two more people. Two more people. Miss Barbara, I'm leaving you for last, lady. I'm leaving you for last. So the next person is Tan. Tan, I can't get you unmuted. You gotta unmute yourself. There
Is
you
it
go.
on?
Yep, it's on. Now, Tan, what would you say to Nene if you had one more again with Nene? What would you
So
say to her?
I would have so much to say though to them, but definitely I would love her infinity and beyond. And I'm not an affectionate person myself, but I would definitely hug and kiss her to death.
Oh, yes. I can see you saying that you wasn't the affectionate one.
Uh-uh.
Yeah. Every time we come, I mean, hey, Tan, hey. Then why do you laugh all the time? That's all Ted would tell me and Tori. Why do y'all laugh all the time? What's funny? What is funny to Tori?
But Tennille, I was finally able to say that to somebody else because the other people was always telling me all I did was smile. But y'all literally would giggle and laugh.
And don't even know what we laughing for. We was just laughing. But Tan, I really, really appreciate you coming on here. I love you. I love you. I love you deeply. I love your family just like they're mine. And I know you know that.
Yeah.
So I appreciate you.
Too.
All right. Well, here we go. We like I said, we still got our motivation to play. But we're gonna hear what the queen, the one that now we all queens, but this lady right here, I tell you once again, for those that missed it, this young lady right here just, I mean, threw me for a loop when I talked to her yesterday. I mean, talked for almost what, 45 minutes was it? Almost
an hour one.
Almost an hour, exactly. You know, so
it was good though.
It sure was. It sure was. Like I said, it definitely brightened my day. It was definitely positive energy. You know, I'm at the point now where I'm just now learning through other people how important it is to have positive energy around you and not the negative energy. Because when you have that negative energy around you, you know, it turns into yourself being negative. You have that energy and just pour all on you. But I'm going to ask you the same question. If you could see your son one more time in the flesh, to give him nothing but hugs and kisses, what would you say to him?
Well, first of all, I was thank God for allowing me to see him one more time, to allow his one and only son, Trevante, to see him one more time. And I'm pretty sure we both would just love him and love him and love him. And Terrence had this thing of always rubbing his head. We would just rub that head and just love him all day long. And tell him how much we love him.
That is beautiful. That is beautiful. And one thing that I put on the video at the end was, until we all meet again. I can just tell by each and every one of you ladies that you would definitely see your child again.
Most definitely.
Like each and every one of you got God written all over you. You know, I was always told that when you walk in the light with God, everyone needs to know it. Everyone needs to see it, you know. And I see a bright light over each and every one of you ladies, each and every one of you. And with that being said, I'm going to go into this motivation. This motivation is for each and every person that's out there. When I had to actually cut it short, but I think I cut it right in enough time to give us, you know, a good meaning of what he's trying to say. And like I said, not this one, not that. That was a video that we didn't play. But here it is right here. I really want you all to listen to what he's saying. Everybody, not just the people on the panel, but everybody that's listening tonight. Please listen to what this man is saying. And here we go.
Good. So number one, listen to me. Don't write this down. It's not a principle. Listen quickly. I'll give you the first principle. Number one, this is not the principle. It's going to be a dog fight. I would love to tell you that on the road to success, everything is going to work out. It's not. It's going to be a dog fight. It's going to be a dog fight. For those of you watching my videos, on the road to success, I lost 5 aunts to cancer. It's a dog fight. In the midst of my business, I lost aunts. I had to go to funerals. We had to get on a plane. We had to drive. We had aunts that are close to my age who died, who didn't have insurance. We had to raise money. A dog fight. I had cousins shot in stores, execution style, shot back of the head twice. It's a dog fight. Like, you don't see that on YouTube. You don't see that on my TGI. It's a dog fight. My wife, 3 years ago, 7 legions found on her brain. It's a dog fight. It hasn't been easy. It's a dog fight. The road hadn't been success. Like, it's just a paved road, and like each he go this way, it's been rough. It's been crooked. It's been hard. But I've made up in my mind that I will get a reward for the pain that I go through. I will not stop in the middle of the process. I will not be defeated. I will not be destroyed. I will take everything that happens in my life and I will allow the pain to push me to greatness. You will not break me. You will not stop me. You will not defeat me. The only way I lose is if I quit. It's going to be a dog fight. And so if you're ready to quit, then don't get started. If you're ready to quit, don't get started. If you're looking for this easy path, don't get started. If you think they're not going to close the door on you and say no a million times, don't get started. But every time they close the door, I just get excited. Why? Because I am not a no. I'm one yes away. I'm young. I'm one yes away. You can't keep telling me no forever. You can't keep denying me forever. This type of energy, this type of passion, you can't stop it. You can contain it for a while, but you cannot stop. This is life. And you can't defeat me.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Awesome.
Now, I have to say this. Tiffany always tell me, Tanel, this is the favorite part of the show. She loves my motivations. And for those that's out there watching that it may be watching Peachy Tea Time for the first time, please know, out of all of these clips, shows that I have done, I have been doing Peachy Tea Time since the end of April. I have done a total of 80 shows. It is 80 shows listed on YouTube right now. And Tiffany can vouch. Every last one of those 80 shows, you're going to see a motivational clip at the end of every last one of them. And the reason why I play it at the end, I may have a whole lot of people on the show in the beginning. And they may, be tired because my show come on late. And they may not watch the whole show. But when I tell you, I play it at the end because I want each and every person to get off this line and make sure that when it's time for them to go to sleep, they think about that motivation. They dream about that motivation. They wake up thinking about that motivation. Because when I tell you, when I got introduced to motivational clips, it changed my life. It changed my life. And all I want to do is just pass it on to each and every one of you that's out there watching, to the ladies that's on here tonight. Also to each and every person that, like I said, that's here for the first time. You can follow me on Peachy Tea Time, on YouTube, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, all under Peachy Tea Time. If you don't know who I am on Facebook, just go to Peachy Tea Time on YouTube. But I thank you ladies so much. I cannot forget to say Miss Sharia Foster. Miss Sharia Foster has been trying to come up and down Miss Barbara the entire show. But she had a very, very, very hard time with the connection. But Miss Foster, I want you to know that I appreciate you watching. I appreciate you even trying to get on here. I've been seeing you down at the bottom, but you just can't see her picture. But I really hope that you was able to hear everything. One day, I want you to know, you come back up here at any time. Anytime, Miss Foster. We'll figure it out. But, Miss Barbara, is there anything that you would like to say to these ladies on this panel tonight?
Yes, I want to just, tell them I appreciate them and I love them and we're going strong.
We're going strong.
Keep pushing.
That's all we know.
That's
Yes,
right.
yes, yes, yes. Now I gotta read off some more comments. Nicole, hey Nicole. Nicole said, Tanil, what an awesome way to use your platform. Overflowing blessings are coming. I really appreciate hearing that, Nicole. I really, really do. And that's exactly what my platform is for everybody to be able to come up and say how they feel. I'm so thankful to God that me and Tiffany are friends and that I can tell Tiffany at any given time. I don't have to ask nobody else if it's okay. Any given time Tiffany want to come up on my platform, she knows she can. Anytime. I don't care what she want to talk about. If she want to talk about the moon is gray. Okay. We gonna talk about that. The moon is gray. We gonna throw some purple in there and everything. You know. And the same thing goes for each and every one of you ladies. Whenever you want to come up here and use my platform, please feel free. Please feel free. I'm also at His 92.3, which is a radio station. So anytime you ladies are here in Atlanta, my doors are always open. You can come to the radio station. It is in studio. And if you want to talk about anything, you, Miss Barbara, especially you, if you want to recruit more people, you know, because I remember you were saying that you have what, 23 people that's part of this group, and
Yes,
they're
ma'am.
all over. They're all over.
Yes.
So if you want to try and get more people to come, and you, anytime you're here in Atlanta, please reach out to me. You're
Thank
more
you.
than welcome. More than welcome.
Thank you for the invite.
Definitely. Now, this is my mama, y'all. This is my mama. She said, Tanil, I'm watching from the beginning, and this was an amazing show. God will strengthen you, moved up this higher. I don't know what she meant by that. To help others and grow up business. Thank you, Mom. Thank you so much. And we are, hey, Tamika, girl. And then we have Miss Josette. Miss Josette, she's such a faithful member of Peachy Tea Time. Look, Miss Barbara, you got me saying member. But yeah, Miss Josette, thank you, Josette, so much. And thank you, Erica. Yes, these women are beautiful, beautiful, beautiful souls. Now, yeah, for the ones that's out here, for the first time now, we have a special way that we end the show. And this you gotta listen to my babies. But before we play my babies, I got to play this. I got to, it's a must. Hold on.
What's good? This your boy Selfmade EST. I'm here kicking it with the Mrs. Peachy Tea Time here at Hits 92.3. Let's get it.
Let's go. All right, let's get it. Let's go. Well, thank you, ladies, so much. Please do not fall down. I'm just gonna play the outro, and then once the outro is over, the live will end. And I just want to say just a little bit more things to you, ladies. So, y'all listen to my babies. Here they go.